Hi, sweeties. I believe myself to be a very mediocre performer, and I don't mean that in a condescending way or pity me, feel for me. And I just wanna get it off my chest.
AJ Tracy live and direct. It's me, Tati. Coming to you from my dressing room floor. This video initially was intended for Instagram or TikTok, but then I talked too much, so I guess it's going on YouTube now. If you don't know me, I'm Tati. I make videos about theatre, musicals, fashion, all the fun stuff. The ideas aren't fully developed, and I would love to talk about it more in like a podcast episode or something like that, because I still have so many opinions. But this is like a little bit about the insight of my mind when it comes to strange theatre topics. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I promise you fun videos are coming. I love the content I'm making right now, so yeah. That's my cue. I gotta go and dance on stage.
I was very inspired by this style of video from a YouTuber that I really love to watch. I'm trying to do it a different way, because also the way she be typing and thinking at the same time, I can't multitask like that. Mediocrity. Is it a bad thing to be mediocre? I feel like it's inevitable within our industry. There are so many of us. London, Germany, Broadway. We are everywhere. Australia. The Australians be fucking eating, if I'm being completely honest. And with so much excellence, even when people are super talented, it's inevitable that there are going to be people who are more successful, more talented, whatever that means to you. But I also feel like mediocrity is very subjective. Someone might look at me and not view me as mediocre. I compare myself to others that I aspire to be, and I consider myself to be a very mediocre performer. My dream is to be a triple threat. That is the dream, that is the goal. But I know I'm lacking in my singing. I'm working on it, but I'm lacking in my singing. Therefore, I am a mediocre performer because I'm not at the level I would like to be. If you put me and Joy Woods in the same fucking room, do you think she's gonna be like, twin, we're just one and the same? Girl, get your head out my ass. That makes no sense. That is not true. And that's fine. Another reason why I feel like I'm a mediocre performer. There is a musical theatre hierarchy. There's a hierarchy in everything. But this is my thoughts, my opinions. Everybody slow down. There is a hierarchy. And it goes, dancers on the bottom. I was gonna say actors in the middle, but like singers are actors. Basically, you guys can do whatever the fuck you like, but dancers will always be at the bottom. And unfortunately for me, not unfortunately, because I love dance, dance isn't viewed on the same level as acting and singing. This is my own personal opinion, and you can say what you like, but dancers get away with a lot less than actors and singers do. You guys can do a whole ton of fuck shit, and you get away with it because you scream high and you make a bitch cry. Us? Not so much. Within that, I do think dance is still very accredited. Fucking Fabian Eloise just won a What's on Stage award. Like, we are getting there, girlies. I think it's always more impressive to hear someone sing Alphabet. Or someone to, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. I think those moments always really jump out. My next point also did not spell gymnastics wrong. My mum has a tendency to say gymnastics, and this is how it is spelled in my head. Okay, so there were rumors that I'm a mezzo. I don't know if the rumors are true. I am an alto with a really big range. I can give you soprano. I definitely can. I can give you tenor. I can give you mezzo. What I can't give you is a mezzo belt, which I feel like is my problem. There is a glass ceiling in musical theatre, I believe. And it's going to get to a point where I cannot progress in musical theatre anymore, because all the fucking leads... Sorry for cussing, I'm just very passionate. All the fucking leads are written for bitches who can scream their tits off. And I'm so happy they can do it. But me personally, I cannot. I'm not built that way. I have never been built that way. I can give you vibes, I can give you emotion. But what I will not be able to give you is Celine Dion. Not in the way that you're expecting it anyway. I feel like there's a very big lack of vocal diversity within the industry. And it's just like, how high can you scream? If that's the way the industry is built and that is the standard that is being set, then clearly I am mediocre, because I cannot do that. And if you're expecting that of me and I cannot live up to that expectation, then you're going to think I'm mediocre or shit, which is not true. But like, in your perspective it is, because I can't fulfill the thing that you're wishing of me. And that's literally like how your voice is set up. Oh my god, eat, girls. I can't do that, but like, eat. And it's not jealousy, like, it's factual. Next point. Control it, girl. I went to dance class as a child, so that makes me quite privileged and it makes me a better dancer. However, I did not have a dance mum. I grew up in a low income household with a single parent who had 3 kids. I was saying, Mummy, can I go to this dance class? She said, bitch, do you think I have the money? I'm already paying fucking bills for your dance classes up the fucking wazoo. You want to add more onto that? Are you dumb? She might not have said it like that, but she also might have. My mum's very unhinged. I feel like if I would have had access to money, I would be a better dancer. If I had a mum who had some more support, I would have been a better performer. If I was born, I don't know, a little more Caucasian, maybe it would have helped my life, helped my career, maybe. The privilege that we have helps inform our life decisions. Whether, you're one of the girlies who moved from Australia to London. The fact that you have the privilege to do that and the resource to do that and to work and to... I love that for you. But also not everyone has that same opportunity. Some people, it's given to them. Some people, they've worked extremely hard for it. Your success is based on your access to privilege, your work ethic, your access to class, your support system, all these things. So you have people who come from nothing who've made it. So I view myself as a mediocre performer. This doesn't mean I am ever stopping learning, I'm ever stopping growing. Personally, I believe I am a fantastic hire. I bring personality to the cast, I bring fun, I bring professionalism, I crack a joke or two, I make the bitches giggle. I love what I do. I will eat 8 times a week. I will, I promise. I love to learn, I love to grow, I love all these things. I want to start taking house classes because I don't know how to do that. I want to be a popper, control the limbs a little bit more. There's so much room to grow and room to develop. But where I am right now, I think is relatively mediocre. And I'm fine with that. Why is it so negative? Because we all can't be stars. And I don't think I'm looking to be a star in anyone else's respect. I'm looking to be a star in my respect. What is a star to me? What does success feel like to me? And I think that success looks like to me having the freedom to work within different mediums with somewhat ease, to be able to do a musical, maybe do a movie. I would love to do a movie on TV, guys. I'm actually really funny, please. Put me on BBC 3, I'll make you giggle. I would love to dance for an artist. I would love to do a straight play. Success is moving through all of those mediums, having fun, continuing to earn money by doing what I love, because very few people in this life get to do that. And I am so fortunate. I am so lucky. I'm so grateful. I will never not be. But yeah, I feel like, am I gonna win a Tony anytime soon? No. Am I a star undiscovered? Probably not. And that's fine. Doesn't mean I don't work hard. Doesn't mean I don't love what I do. Doesn't mean I'm not good at what I do. I'm just not the best. Whatever that means.